All right, I am all packed, ready to go. I'm gonna go check out and then try to find a taxi to the airport. This super handy little chart here. Okay. So we returned back to the gate due to a technical issue.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the sorcerer speaking.
A tour of the Grand Hyatt Hotel, Incheon room tour. Sink. Phone in case you fall down on the toilet. Shampoo, conditioner, body wash. Might be using that tonight since our half of our flight missed our connecting flight, so they rerouted us. Little robe. Hair dryer, that's always nice. Wardrobe, closet. It's nice and big. Slippers. Never seen this before. That looks pretty cool. Nice big bottle of water, that's always great. Kettle, mini fridge. Little slots for the wine bottles. Double twin beds. I brought my international charger, so that will work for that, hopefully. Desk, nice big desk too. Simplicity Descending Lifeline. I don't think think I have ever seen this. I guess that's for fires. Well, that's good. We can be like Rapunzel and rappel out. Rappel. Alright, so that's the bus that I need to catch over there in the morning, along with half of our flight. And there's the airport right there. Alright. Okay, so I am in my hotel room at the Grand Hyatt in Incheon. It's right outside Incheon, right outside the airport. I swear we spent about half an hour on the bus. We went around the airport, around the perimeter of the airport. It felt like we were going for miles. I mean, we were, but I guess the airport perimeter is really huge. So anyway, we have a voucher for food tonight, which is good. I mean, I'd buy food anyway. I ate at the airport in Hong Kong right before I got on the flight, stuffed a cheeseburger and fries. And that was, let's see, it was like Gordon Ramsay airport food. It was great. So I'm not really hungry, but I could use a drink. Yeah, the flight was taxiing on the runway in Hong Kong for 2 hours, or for an hour, and then, or maybe more than that. And then we went back to the gate because they said there's a technical issue. I thought for sure somebody was going to get drug off the flight or something. Somebody was misbehaving, but we didn't see anything, and they never really explained what was going on. The flight attendants claimed they didn't know. But, so yeah, we landed, and people were like pushing past each other, trying to get off the plane. They're like, I have a connecting flight. And people were like, so do I. And the flight attendant came up to me because I was like, I think I'm going to miss my flight. Or I was sure I was going to miss my flight. And she came up to me and sat next to me and said, yeah, so we're going to route you through LAX, but you need to like run to the next gate when we land. It's like a 15-minute between when we land and when your flight leaves, or something like that. And I was like, I don't think that's gonna be enough time. And she said they brought me through LAX and then to Atlanta and then to DC. And I'm like, oh my gosh, a bunch of layovers. And then my luggage is pretty much, I'm probably never gonna see it again, or if I do, it'll be a few days. I'll probably see it again. But they told me originally when I was boarding my flight in Hong Kong, they said, you're going to have to pick up your bag from the baggage claim in Atlanta and then recheck it at the counter. I'm about to go down to the restaurant. That's why I still have my mask on. But recheck it, go back through TSA security because it's something to do with it's a U.S. security law or something like that, where they have to recheck you and everything, depending on what country you come from. So I'm confused about where and when. Oh yeah, my flight doesn't even say. It says I will eventually get to DC. That my boarding pass pass. I don't have a terminal number. I don't have a gate number. I don't have a seat number. I just have a flight number. So things are just changing so rapidly that I don't even know what's gonna happen. I think I either get home tomorrow night or Tuesday morning, which is the following day. But I don't know, and I didn't bring a swimsuit, and they have a pool. This is what I get. I packed it on the way here in my carry-on, but because I had one clean swimsuit left, the rest I'd taken into the pool and the ocean and everything. Oh well, I didn't realize I'd be coming here, and I guess don't really want to swim anyway. I swam yesterday. I'm so sore from surfing yesterday and hiking. But yeah, I'm just gonna relax and get a bottle of wine, take a shower, and maybe change. I brought some like a button-up shirt that I bought in Hong Kong at Marks and Spencer's is a British store, of course, in Hong Kong. And these little shorts that I have, they're like dressy shorts. I'll wear them with my Nikes. But yeah, it's not the worst. Like, I'm not in a hurry to get home. A lot of people were upset because they're like, I have to be home for work, I have to be home for this, that, and the other, which really sucks for them. And so they're like, I'm not getting on a flight tomorrow, I'm getting on a flight tonight. And they're like, well, the last flight for LA left already. So anyway, but yeah, they had a gate attendant or somebody like right outside when we left the aircraft. They had employees helping and getting screamed at and stuff, and they helped us like find our gate, and then they led us to Like the guy tried to lead us to like immigration. They gave us really nice, like helpful maps how to get through customs, immigration, baggage claim, and then you catch the shuttle, the Grand Hyatt. So it wasn't like this morning. I wasn't trying to flag down a cab, which was really nice. They have a great shuttle, so maybe I should just stay in hotels that have shuttles to the airport. I think that was a learning lesson from this trip from earlier today. Good morning from Korea. I finally left the airport. I can finally say that I left the airport, not far, but just on the perimeter of the airport. So I've been through Korea on layovers. I'm at Incheon Airport, Incheon. I should figure out how to pronounce that. But this is my 4th time through on just a layover, which this layover turned out to be quite long. Slept okay last night, got some salad and wine, but took a shower, so that was good. My hair is starting to tangle, and I have no brush because it's in my checked luggage, so I'm just gonna use my fingers. I made some tea, and I'm gonna go down for breakfast. Breakfast doesn't open until 6:30, and then I need to catch the shuttle bus at 7:10. The hotel desk clerk was kind enough to point out when I need to catch it. And it's a little bit of a trek over there because I'm in, I think, the East Tower, and I need to go over to the West Tower, and it was like a 10-minute trek last night, so I'm just gonna bring my everything, my backpack, and then my little wheelie luggage. Hopefully everything will go smoothly. I guess the flight, well, they didn't really put anything on our tickets, but we looked up the flight last night, and it's gonna be only 16 hours. I thought it was gonna be much longer, which doesn't. It's gonna be like a 14-hour flight to LAX. So, and then another like 7-hour flight across the country or whatever. Yeah. And then another flight from Atlanta to DC, which is about, I think it was about an hour and a half flight when we went the last time, when we were coming here, or when I was coming here. Luggage is either in Hong Kong, probably not in Hong Kong, it's probably here, or in LA, or Atlanta, or DC. Who knows? Hopefully it'll turn up before I need to go to the UK. I do have another suitcase I can use. It's a little bit smaller, but which is probably good. But yeah, hopefully things go well today. Better than yesterday, hopefully. So I've got my passports, and I remembered to put my pillow on my backpack. I accidentally packed it away in the overhead storage bins on yesterday's flight. Everything's good to go. Got my little mask and my map. Got my boarding passes, including my old ones, or my one boarding pass that has no information on it other than the time it leaves, other than the time the flight leaves.
Please say AirStar or touch the screen.
So I never did an outro for this video apparently, and I just stopped filming. I guess I was just too tired after the 17-hour flight or however long it was. Yeah, I got home after that about, I don't know what it was. May have been 20 hours after I stopped filming. And I got my luggage, so that was really great. It didn't disappear. There was somebody's dog though that I think was kept overnight in Korea. Hopefully it got enough water, but they had to leave it at the airport. But anyway, everybody made it back safe and everything. We didn't actually end up going to LA or Atlanta, which is great because that would have been so much longer. So we flew over the North Pole again, like Santa, and just went straight to DC. So that was really great because Atlanta is just a nightmare in their airport. It's been 2.5 months since I got back, and I just got paid back for this trip a couple weeks ago. It was a total of like $5,000 or something like that. And so unfortunately, you know, that was on my work credit card, and they were like, hey, you have to come up with this money, despite, you know, if you haven't been paid or not, like you just have to pay. And so I got charged interest and all this and that for a trip that they made me take. Anyway, there's been a lot of other highly unpleasant issues. So I am looking for a different job within the same company, but a different office. There's just been so many problems with traveling. But anyway, and then I had to, so because we had to switch flights because half of the passengers on our flight missed their connecting flight in Korea because we were an hour delayed getting out of the gate in Hong Kong. I had to prove that this actually happened. I had no proof. The airline like never updated my profile. They still haven't. I've been on the phone with customer service. I've been in chat with customer service. They never updated my profile to say that I'd taken this flight, so I'm missing out on miles on top of that. It was a Korean air flight that was contracted through Delta, and like they keep just pinging back and forth like, oh, that's on Korean, oh, that's on Delta, oh, you'll have to call them. Somebody at Korean Air though was able to get me my flight number, which was extremely helpful. Not just my flight number, I had that information in here, but my ticket number, because I threw out my ticket. I shredded it when I got home because we were flying like right after then. I already had like all my tickets from the flight going over to Hong Kong, and I don't like to have all that rolling around in my bag. It gets confusing when you get to your gate and everything like that, or going through security. So I threw it out, which was bad because then I couldn't prove that this flight had happened, and I had to extend for a day on my like travel voucher and all this stuff. And it was basically a complete nightmare. And it was like, it was pretty crappy because it's like none of this was passenger's fault, none of it was my fault. But it caused a huge delay in me getting paid back, which is just not okay. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope I won't be traveling anytime soon, especially for work. One of my coworkers just got called up to go to Germany, and they got like two weeks notice, and they pretty much told them they had to go. So he won't be paid back for that for another few months. But yeah, I am going to be posting some more travel videos because we did take a trip to the UK right after this, like days after I got back from this trip. And then just some trips to Washington and stuff. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Look out for more travel videos. Thanks for watching.
Follow me for more travel content.